every tool is going to be dependent on the level and the intensity of the emotion that you're feeling. Now, as I'm talking about using these tools, of course, the point is to learn how to use these tools so we can teach them and model them for our kids. Because one of the first things I will do when my kids are getting upset is literally say, okay, wait, just take a breath. Calm down. You calm down through your breathing. So it's not just calm down. It's like, here's how to calm down.
Or let's calm down.
Or let's calm down together. So then I can hear what you have to say and you can explain it clearly to me, right? So I'm immediately, first thing, teaching them a tool to regulate their emotions. But it's much more difficult to teach it to them if I haven't done it myself or I'm not doing it with them even, right? So doing it together is great.
I just, something clicked for me. For several years I've been working on this, and now I'm realizing it's totally automatic. When my kids have any kind of conflict or stress or struggle, the very first thing I do is I go hug them. So like, hey, so blah, 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 blah. I just walk over like, hey, come here. I just pull them in like, okay. I'm right there. I'm like, hey, whoa.
And even if I'm not saying
it,
I do the same thing actually with my younger girls, especially, but also my older. Even if I'm not saying it, I'm literally intentionally breathing
slowly
in ways that they can hear and, in a sense, feel, because it's having a subconscious effect on them. Even if I'm not saying it out loud, me breathing, they're subconsciously picking up on it. Okay. So the second tool then we'll call the 90-second rule, and that's simply extending that first tool. So the first one is like you take a breath, just one breath sometimes is like beginning to change that. But then if we do the 90-second rule, it's just like, okay, let's count your breathing for 90 seconds or just breathe in and out intentionally for 90 seconds, right? And during that time, you want to try to stop your thinking in a way, because the more thoughts you're thinking, so there's this interesting loop that occurs. Our thoughts fuel our emotions, and then our emotions fuel our thoughts. So we can create this negative feedback loop because we feel an emotion, then we have a thought, we tell ourselves a story about it, and then that creates more of that emotion, and then we have more thoughts, and round we go. So if we take this 90-second rule, like this pause, like, okay, I'm going to stop thinking about this while I breathe for 90 seconds so that we give our body a chance to calm down, to stop producing more emotions that create more negative thoughts, which then produce more negative emotions. And we're stopping that negative feedback loop, right? So it's kind of a mini little meditation of like, okay, I'm stopping, I'm breathing. If I need to, I'll tell my kids, I'm like, just give me a minute here, 90 seconds. To breathe while I process this, right? Let me process this for a minute, and then I can respond to you. Then I can get back to you, right? It's also helping teach our kids patience. That's a good thing.
Who sees the relevance of this one? Just 90 seconds of like, let's create a little gap in between reactive mode. Just a small gap. Just wait, hold on. Let me take a minute here, because just 90 seconds will change the reactiveness. So you're not reacting, then you're responding. But I think it's fair to say 90 seconds, that gap is the difference between reacting and responding.